Top 5 muscle cars of all time. Ultimate power and style. Welcome back to Vintage Wheels Chronicles. Today we're diving into the top 5 muscle cars of all time. Machines that defined raw American power and unforgettable style. From thunderous V8s to aggressive body lines, these legends have earned their place in history. Buckle up, because these rides are the kings of the muscle car world. 1. 1969 Dodge Charger RT. The 1969 Dodge Charger RT is a true icon of the golden muscle car era. With its aggressive front grille, long hood, and fastback roofline, it looked like it was built for speed and attitude. Under the hood, the RT came with a monstrous 440 Magnum V8, or the legendary 426 Hemi. The 426 Hemi could produce a mind-blowing 425 horsepower, turning this car into a street beast. Its performance on both the road and drag strip was nothing short of thrilling. The Charger's presence in films like The Dukes of Hazzard made it a pop culture legend. Its heavy frame didn't stop it from dominating straight-line acceleration. The distinctive Coke bottle shape added flair to its muscular image. Dual exhausts and throaty engine growls gave it a powerful soundtrack. Inside, it featured a spacious cabin with sporty yet luxurious details. The RT badge stood for Road Track, a perfect name for this dual-purpose machine. It was available with a 4-speed manual or the classic TorqueFlite automatic. It wasn't just a car, it was a statement of rebellion and performance. Car enthusiasts still dream of owning a pristine '69 Charger. Its collector value continues to climb due to its rarity and desirability. With bold styling and brutal power, it represents the muscle car ethos perfectly. Resto mods and original restorations keep this car alive on modern roads. The wide aftermarket support makes it a favorite for customization. If you ask any gearhead for their top 5 list, this car will almost always appear. The 1969 Charger RT is pure, unfiltered American muscle. 1970 Chevrolet Chevel SS454. The 1970 Chevel SS454 is often referred to as the most powerful muscle car ever built. Its LS6 version delivered a factory-rated 450 horsepower, though many believe it was underrated. This brute could go from 0 to 60 miles per hour in just over 5 seconds. Impressive even by today's standards. Its aggressive cowl induction hood fed cool air to the monstrous engine. Wide rear tires and a performance suspension gave it serious traction. The Chevel's clean, boxy shape gave it a bold and intimidating look. Racing stripes and SS badging screamed high performance. Buyers could choose between a manual Muncie 4-speed or a turbo 400 automatic. The interior featured bucket seats and a sporty dash layout with a round gauge cluster. It was a car designed not just to look mean, but to back it up with performance. Quarter-mile times hovered around 13 seconds, blistering for its era. The sound of its big block V8 is unforgettable, deep, throaty, and menacing. It was a car that intimidated both visually and aurally. In 1970, this car was the definition of American muscle on the street. It remains one of the most collectible muscle cars on the market today. Original LS6 models fetch high prices at auctions, often over $100,000. Restorers love it for its simple design and huge performance potential. It's the kind of car that turns heads wherever it goes. Few cars capture the spirit of classic muscle like the '70 Chevel SS454. It was raw, it was brutal, and it was unforgettable. 1964 Pontiac GTO. The 1964 Pontiac GTO is widely credited as the first true muscle car. It started the trend by dropping a big V8 into a mid-sized car, creating a new performance segment. Powered by a 389 cubic inch V8, the GTO could pump out up to 348 horsepower. A tri-power carburetor setup added both power and visual flair under the hood. It could run the quarter-mile in the low 14-second range, very fast for the early 60s. What made it special wasn't just speed, but attitude. It was a youthful, rebellious car that appealed to a new generation of drivers. The name GTO came from Ferrari, but Pontiac gave it a whole new meaning. Dual exhausts and a rumbling idle gave it serious street cred. Inside, the cabin was simple yet sporty, with a focus on the driving experience. It came with optional 4-speed manual transmission, perfect for performance lovers. The GTO badge instantly became synonymous with performance. It was heavily marketed toward the youth and became a bestseller. Muscle car culture owes a lot to this trailblazer. It proved that muscle wasn't just for full-sized cars anymore. Even today, it's respected for what it represents: freedom, fun, and ferocity. Many credit John DeLorean with bringing this idea to life. Classic GTOs have a huge fan base and remain collector favorites. It kicked off the horsepower wars of the late 60s and early 70s. Without the GTO, muscle cars, as we know them, might not even exist. 4. 1970 Plymouth Hemi Cuda. The 1970 Plymouth Hemi Cuda is one of the most fearsome muscle cars ever built. It came with the legendary 426 Hemi V8, a drag-strip-ready engine straight from racing. Rated at 425 horsepower, it was a fire-breathing monster on the street. Only a few hundred Hemi Cudas were produced, making them incredibly rare. With a wide stance, shaker hood scoop, and aggressive front end, it looked like a predator. The E-body platform gave it sharp, muscular lines and wide rear quarters. Buyers could choose between automatic or 4-speed manual with pistol grip shifter. It was brutally fast, with quarter-mile times in the low 13s. The shaker hood was functional, rattling with engine torque for dramatic effect. Every detail of the car screamed performance and intimidation. Its interior was stylish with wood-grain trim, rally gauges, and high-back bucket seats. Optional drag racing packages made it track-ready from the factory. In terms of value, Hemi Cudas are among the most expensive muscle cars today. Some models have sold for over $3 million at auction. Collectors prize them not just for performance but for rarity and presence. It was built for a short time, but it left a massive impact on car culture. It stands as the high watermark of muscle car insanity. The Cuda's combination of power and beauty is hard to match. Even standing still, it looks ready to pounce. The 1970 Hemi Cuda was muscle car perfection in its rawest form. 5. 1969 Ford Mustang Boss 429. The 1969 Boss 429 Mustang was a street-legal race car in disguise. Ford built it to homologate their 429 engine for NASCAR, and the result was legendary. The Boss 429 engine was a beast, conservatively rated at 375 horsepower. Many say it produced well over 500 horses in reality. The engine was so big, Ford had to modify the Mustang's engine bay just to fit it. Each Boss 429 was hand-assembled by Carcraft in Michigan. It came with performance suspension, 3.91 rear gears, and a 4-speed manual only. The huge functional hood scoop and aggressive stance made it instantly recognizable. Despite its size, it handled well, thanks to upgraded components. It was one of the rarest Mustangs ever, only 859 made in 1969. It had a minimalist interior but came with all the performance essentials. With drag strip capability and NASCAR roots, The Boss 429 was a track-ready warrior. Collectors adore it for its rarity, power, and motorsports legacy. It's one of the most valuable Mustangs ever built, often selling for over $300,000. Its place in Mustang and muscle car history is undeniable. The Boss 429 is pure Ford muscle, built to win races and dominate streets. Its huge engine and raw power shocked drivers and competitors alike. Even today, it remains a symbol of peak Ford engineering. If you're talking about the most epic muscle cars ever made, you can't skip this one. The 1969 Boss 429 Mustang is the ultimate Ford legend. Which of these muscle monsters is your favorite? Let us know in the comments, and don't forget to hit like and subscribe for more classic car greatness. New videos every week, only here on Vintage Wheels Chronicles.